Welcome to this Switch City Collector presentation. I'm Paul, and the other day I went to the thrift store. Now, I got something that's not normally, and it's not really my wheelhouse. And looking at it, I haven't been able to find it much online about it. It's the Lesney Products R1 Matchbox Roadway Series New Foldaway Flyover. Matchbox registered trademark. It's got, I think they're all late 60s castings. You got the Rolls Royce, another Rolls Royce, the pipe truck. There's the ever popular Land Rover, Jeep, a boat, double-decker bus. This, which I still haven't found in a thrift store, that I found in the same thrift store years ago. But anyway, take a look at this. I don't know. I know I'm not gonna obviously put it together because it's other than having been taken out of the cellophane and probably opened a couple times, it's never been used. There's, don't tear the don't tear the illustrated cover. It contains cutouts, and then French, German, and probably Italian. Shows you what to do. You unfold it, put the bridge up, put the ramps. It's made in England. The same on both sides. So there you go again. Take a look at what it is. This is 30 weight, probably, I don't know, cardstock or printed paper. So it should be meant to be this way. Got a Matchbox Roadway cafe. Parking sign for your campers, for the campground. Roundabout, and some traffic signs. There's ramp number 1, ramp number 2. Nope, that's the bridge. Ramp number 1, ramp number 2. So I guess you're meant to cut these out and put it together. I don't know how we're gonna show the actual road base, but well, we'll probably have to do some finagling to raise you up. Take a look at my wonderful train set that I got, I don't know, 2008. I'm actually in a hallway the way this house works, so ignore my iced tea. So it's giant, if you've ever seen these. It folds out and out. I'm gonna have to move my drink. Bear with me for a second. And folds one more time, so it's four times the size. Actually, 8 times the size because it folds down the middle. I don't know where you'd have a place to play with this, and maybe that's why they didn't end up. Whoever originally got this never used it. But this is pretty cool for being ephemera, paperwork. Looks like it might have some, be interesting play value. Tells you, shows you where things are supposed to go. The roadways, the ramps, the campground, the whatever the heck that was, some kind of building. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I don't know. I might not end up keeping this. I don't know yet. I'd be up for offers. They're taking offers on it because it doesn't really fit in the collection. But when you find something this vintage Lesney Matchbox, there's really no way to pass it up. That's pretty. I think it's a pretty neat find. I doubt many of them would actually have survived, even in this kind of state. It originally came, I know, in cellophane because when I put it on a Matchbox collecting page on Facebook, someone mentioned that they have an original in cellophane. I still have yet to figure out exactly what year this was, because for some strange reason I can't seem to find many of this one. This is not going to stay, so we'll just drop it down here. Same time, I managed to get a couple of more modern Matchbox. This is a 70-something. 78, I think. Something. It's the first edition of the Dodge Monocle police car. Sort of like, I think it's Los Angeles City Police-ish. A separate light bar. Pretty mint. It was in a dollar bin. Actually, it was in a toy crib under a couple of dolls. Got a nice tri-spoke. Commitment to serve, Dodge. Nothing on the front, but some nice grill work. Nothing on the back, but some nice bumper work. Gives you a little bit of detailing if you're into that kind of thing. And a 5-pack exclusive Ford Expedition in Matchbox Sheriff. I passed up on the, I think it was a helicopter that came in this 5-pack, the same store. As mint, gray base, so it's got gray bumpers, gray grill work. I have the, I forget which model police car it is that came in this 5-pack, but at another time in another store, maybe it was even like a Savers thrift store, Savers baggie. I ended up with that police car. So that's pretty cool for the police collection. And since I did some Lesney Matchbox and we got some time because we can always make these videos as long as we want since it's YouTube. Put that to the side. Bunch of other thrift store finds. I think the majority of this came from either Savers or that thrift store, which I hesitate to mention because I don't want you people, since you know where I'm from, I don't want you harping on my stuff. The Farnborough Meerschaum car collection. I think this came with its own cars. These are not them. This is probably the worst beater in my collection of vintage Lesney Matchbox, which came in a lot from, I think it was Mercari, the Volkswagen 1600 TL, that either rusted away, that either crusty away, where it's, this doesn't look like this rivet's been tampered with, unless it has. I don't know. Maybe it's been drilled out. Missing the windshield completely. The crusty bumpers. I didn't even realize. I forgot I had the doors that open. And a broken 8-pillar. Actually, broken front pillars altogether. Probably could be restored. I'm not at that level of restoration where I can get parts to glue back together. I know I've seen from Marty. Marty's Matchbox Maker. It's really hard to like weld Zamac, but I like it just the way it is as a junkyard beater. Stays on there fairly nicely. And we've got, this one came from Savers. It's got the Crenshaw on the A-pillar. Bad windshield, but an opening hood. On the, I believe it's the Opel Cadet. Oops, excuse me, Opel Diplomat. I think the suspension has seen better days. But, it's a Survivor. Might look good restored, but I'm more of a collector than a restorer. I'm happy with them. I'm happy with them just the way they are, actually. Because kids love these. Kids loved them and they played with them. I mean, everybody played with diecast. Ford Zephyr. Looks like it's been repainted at least once. Oh, that's a pretty cool little like marbleized paint job. Other than the paint job, ain't half bad. Still got the tow hook. Don't know why Lesney enjoyed putting tow hooks on things, but we got the granddaddy of them all. I just recently was watching James May's Cars of the People, and this made the list. The Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow. Because I guess Rolls-Royce made so many of them that they flooded the secondary market, and anybody in England could own one. This is in rough condition, but I think I also do have the super fast version. It's interesting with the opening trunk. So yeah, so these are some nice thrift store Matchbox to go along with the awesome find of that Matchbox Roadway series new foldaway Flyover that I don't know what I'm going to do with, but I couldn't pass up. We'll put the police cars in the front. We'll put the trailer there. We'll move you back a little. We'll raise you up. We'll tilt you forward, and we'll get a little bit of a establishing shot where I ask you to, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and if you feel like it, share. I don't know what that does, but people say share. This has been Paul for Wood City Collector, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.